Yeah. Check it out, 2020 vision, Remy in the system, Eminem edition, yakking mom spaghetti in the kitchen. The last time me and Tab was in the kitchen, it was black roses. Now we back to study the soil that the plant grows in. The can is open, the plan is unfolding. The whole planet is planet home, panic and frozen. Global pandemic, and Bill Gates planned everything. You can ask Reddit, shit, forget it. You asked betted that stimmy check, and now you got bad credit plus interest. Congrats, you've been finessed. And now your ass broke without a penny left and begging for another handout. What will they think of next? Shit. Okay, I hit the vape pen at Target, then I started choking. What an awkward moment. People noticed my cough, they thought I caught the COVID.
Good morning, boomers. Cryptomaniac champions out there in the foxholes of the blockchain battlefield. A little dippage on the Bitcoin overnight. We had Elon dropping a little FUD on us, but we're rebounding here, guys, and we're focused not on that. We're focused on Matic, because Matic is pulling up on everybody. Okay, Matic is pulling up. Okay, and today I want to show you guys how to bridge from Binance to Matic. A lot of you guys, most of the time, it's bridging from Ether to Matic, and that, you know, I did that yesterday, and I'll tell you, it cost me over $100 in fees. You know, the fees are too damn high over there on ETH. But in this video, I want to show you guys how to bridge over from Binance over to Matic for very, very cheap. I mean, like $1, I guess, in fees. Very cheap. I'll show you guys using xPOLLINATE, which is a new one I came across. It's legit. And what else? I want to show you guys some of the farms and the automatic market making, some of the farming that I'm doing over there on Poly. The POLYZAP, the POLYWHALE, and the POLYCAT. I'll show you guys that as well. So let's go ahead and get straight to it. And Ernestina's here. J.A. Cryptos is here. And Matic is here. Good morning, Cryptomaniacs. Boom, boom, boom. It's the voice, the original Cryptomaniac Savage here in the blockchain battlefield trenches. Good morning and welcome, guys. Good morning and welcome. Matic on the come up out here. Let's go ahead and check out the charts and let's get straight to it. Strong buy, strong buy, strong buy. Matic against Ether. Okay, so I've been picking up bags, and this has been the play. You know, as Ether grows and the smart contract markets grow, I believe that Ether alternatives will grow as well. And Matic has been pulling up, and we're riding the trend right now. Look at it, strong buy. What else could I tell you? You know, so we've been strong buying, and here we are. Now, in this video specifically, I want to talk about how to bridge from BSC to Matic. Okay, some of you guys might not even have Matic in your wallet, and you know you need Matic just like you would need ETH in your wallet to perform functions. You need gas. Okay, so the first thing you may want to do is get a little bit of free Matic. I'm going to show you guys how to get some free Matic. You may want to go over here to, let me hit refresh. You go over here to Matic.supply. Matic.supply. This is a faucet, okay, that'll give you 0.001 Matic, which is enough to deposit some funds. And it will, with 0.001 Matic, you could do 100 basic transactions on Polygon. You can even deposit or withdraw from Aave, etc. So this gives you enough to start doing stuff. Okay. So this is basically the first thing you would do. You know, if you have 0 Matic in your wallet, you know, you may want to just put some in there just so that you could start performing functions. Okay. So there, I mean, let me go ahead and link this one in. And of course, before you interact with this website, I assume that you guys already configured your MetaMask to Matic. And if you don't know how to do that, I got the tab right here. This is the information. You just enter this in your MetaMask and you could switch over to the network, same address, same thing. You know, I'm assuming that you guys are already using Binance Smart Chain, so you guys know what's up. Okay, so once you got the Matic set up on your MetaMask and everything, I'm assuming that you're on the Binance Smart Chain right now. Okay, let's make sure that you're on the Binance, not on the Matic. Head over to Pollinate, xPollinate.io. Okay, this is a cross-chain bridge from XDAI, BSC, and Matic. Okay, xPollinate.io. I'm going to use this right now. I'm going to show you guys. I've been using this already. So this is the cheapest way to bridge over because they got the Matic wallet where you can bridge over ERC20 Ether tokens over to Matic, but you know, those fees are like $100, you know how the deal is. So in this video, it's from BSC. Okay, I'm going to show you guys from BSC, from Binance Smart Chain over to Matic. Now this bridge supports stable coins only. DAI, USDC, and USDT. Okay, that's how you bridge over the value. So you won't be able to bridge, Binance token over to Matic, but you could bridge over these stables. And then once you're over there, you can head over to the quick swap AMM and pick up Matic or any other token on that blockchain. So for the purpose of this example, I'm going to bridge over USDC because I already have some USDC in my wallet. I'm going to do a short example. I'm just going to do like $20. Okay, but before you do this, you may want to hit up F5 and see what the existing liquidity is. This thing changes in real time. The liquidity is low right now. This thing is brand new. So you could see, like, look, this just changed right now. If your destination is the Matic network, right now the liquidity is $50, $10, or $100. Now, don't get concerned because this changes literally in real time. I can hit refresh and, this can change to 300,000. Okay, now there's plenty more liquidity on the Binance Smart Chain. So if your destination is back to Binance, there's going to be plenty of liquidity. But you got to consider what your destination is. And this just changes in real time. So I wouldn't, at all be concerned. You could just wait around. Yesterday I had about $1,200 worth of USDC. And then, there was no liquidity for about 10, 15 minutes. I kept refreshing and finally there was liquidity. So for the purpose of this example, let's go ahead and bridge over $20 USDC from Binance over to Matic. So we're on xPOLLINATE. I'm connected through my Binance Smart Chain. I went from XDAI. I just changed it here to Binance to Matic, and then I'll go ahead and put USDC. I already have USDC on my wallet that I acquired on PancakeSwap. And you can acquire, USDT, USDC, or DAI. And this is on Binance. So you sign in. Okay, it sets up the channels or whatnot. Kaboom. Give it a second. Looking for pending transfers. This is where it kind of looks for the liquidity. I have $28 USDC. Let's just go ahead and max it out. Let's send this all over. And then once you hit swap, it'll tell you if the liquidity is there in real time. You see, router has insufficient exit liquidity. Please try again later. There's only $4 of liquidity available right now. Don't be concerned about this because I'm sure by 5 minutes or the end of the stream, this could change to $2,000. I don't know how the router liquidity is added or subtracted. I haven't gone over to the Telegram and figured this out yet, but just relax, give it a second, and I'll try it again. We'll come back to this. It's still insufficient liquidity, but, don't worry about it. I'm sure this will get updated in just a moment. So let me hit refresh. And you can see the available exit liquidity almost in real time. And now there's very little liquidity. It's like almost zero. Give this a second, okay? Give this a second. And in the meantime, while we give this a second for the liquidity to replenish, let's go ahead and talk about the farms that I jumped in. So let's go straight into POLYZAP. Okay, POLYZAP is a brand new one. This one opened up this week. It's been around maybe for 3 to 5 days the most. Okay, this is another AMM. And let me switch over. Yeah, I'm on Matic, right? Yeah, let me switch over to Matic mainnet. Kaboom. And you can see that they have games. They have, it's basically like a PancakeSwap. Let me go on night mode because I like the darkness better. And you can see total value locked. It's been around 23 million, pretty stable. I've seen the token go as high as 18, dump down to about 12 or 13 and rebound. So yesterday I jumped into a farm and a pool. So the farm that I jumped into is the POLYZAP Matic farm. I've already earned, I jumped into this one last night. I've already earned 1.4 POLYZAP, which is worth about, the POLYZAPs are worth $14. So, a little bit more than, $14, $20, I guess I've earned. Now, how much did I deposit in here? I have 92 POLYZAP Matic LPs. This is a total value. Well, it says it right here. Stake value, $766, $768. Okay, so that's about right. The value hasn't dumped. I haven't incurred any impermanent loss. And you can see the APYs are pretty wild on this. APR is 1900. And you know how this goes. This will decrease as time goes by. By tomorrow, this is going to be less. Okay, so I jumped into this one. There's 0 fees and harvest lockup for only 2 hours. And, you know, now I can harvest because I've already been in for more than 2 hours. I also jumped into this pool. This was actually the first one I got into, just the Matic pool. So you got to wrap your Matic just, you know, simply by going to the exchange and going Matic to W Matic, and then you could deposit. There is a deposit fee. You know, I put in 83 Matic here. This is less than $100. So you get charged 4% on the deposit, and then you can earn this APR of 308. But listen, you know, I started with this one and I've only earned 0.04 PZAP. Compare that to the farm where I've already earned 1.4. So, you know, obviously there's more value there, but so this is the newest one, and this one has the highest APYs, guys. I mean, I don't know if this is, you know, if the audit is legit or not. It says it's been audited. You know, this is very small. There's only 23 million locked on total value. This has been around for less than a week. I would consider this extra risky, right? So, you know, I got about $1,000 of TVL in here. It's not like I've, you know, dumped a Bitcoin at this or anything like that. So I'm going to give it a whirl and a swirl. Let's go on to the next one. POLYCAT. This is another AMM that I jumped into. You can see the price of the token has dumped a little bit at $2.76. I got in yesterday around $2.98, around $2.99. I'm farming P-Cake tokens, which is their governance tokens, at a rate of 2,000% plus. I got the P-Cake Matic LPs that I deposit there. So I've earned 6 P-Cake. Let me refresh, make sure we're up to date here. There it is. 6 P-Cake, and there's 0 deposit fee. So I jumped in that. The pools they got some pools too, but those pools are the same. They got 4% deposit fees. And I'm looking for the high APYs right now. So I'm jumping in the farms. And that's what's going on. P-Cake. But hold up. Didn't POLYZAP have a referral? If I'm going to show you guys it, I'm gonna hit you up with the referral code too. Yeah, here's the link to POLYZAP, guys. Let me go back to POLYCAKE. POLYCAKE doesn't have any referrals, but, you know, so I'm going to link it anyway. If it has a referral, I'll share it. If it doesn't, I'll share it anyway. So this is the POLYCAKE farms that I'm in. And then finally, this is the one of the larger yield optimizers or whatnot, POLYWHALE. This one has a lot more total value locked up. This is the krill token. Okay, let this load up and see how much TVL there is on this platform right now. POLYWHALE. And what's interesting is that it has all the features except the exchange. This is only a yield optimizer. Come on, let it load up. Give me a second here. Let's go with the load up. Error. Am I still online or what's going on here? Is POLYWHALE offline? Oh, come on. Yeah, it looks like POLYWHALE could be offline here. Did they just get knocked off? Well, there you go. Someone else tried to hit up polywhale.finance. Is their website down or what? Did they rug pull on everybody? And this was the biggest one. Now, let's give it a second. Because I'm refreshing over here on POLYZAP. Everything's good. POLYCAKES, everything's good. While we wait on POLYWHALE, let's go back to xPOLLINATE and see what the liquidity's hitting for. xPOLLINATE is the bridge to bridge over from Binance to Matic. And I'm going to do that in just a moment. You see, USDC, the liquidity just shot up. It was $10 just 5 seconds ago. Now it's $65,000. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to bridge over from Binance to Matic. You can do it with either 3 of these stable coins. I have USDC in my wallet already, so I'll go ahead and swap. Okay, switch to Binance Smart Chain. That makes sense. Okay, so I'll go over here to switch to Binance from Matic to Binance. Boom, and then retry transfer. And then I'll sign right here. Boom, and it'll set up my channels and set me up for this cross-chain swap so you can see it in real time right now. Okay, got 28 USDC. I'm going to go ahead and max it out and just send it all over. hit swap, wait for the transaction, and there you go. There's enough liquidity right now. You can see the fee is very low. It's very, very low. So nothing to be worrying about. Compare this to that bridge over there on Ether. I mean, come on. This is really nice. So boom, give it a second here for the transaction to confirm. Shout out to Ernestina, Cryptonomicon, and all the boomers. I'll be responding to the chat in just a moment. You can see transferring USDC. This step can take some time if the chain is congested. Usually it goes pretty fast. Give it a second. If you're just tuning in, I am transferring USDC from the Binance Smart Chain over to Matic. Success. Okay, you can see that. And then it allows you to add USDC to Matic mainnet. So what you got to do at this point is switch over to Matic. Kaboom. You go over here and you switch from Binance to Matic. And then it'll allow you to add it to your wallet. Boom. And then you can add the token USDC. Now, what you could do now, okay, is head over to QuickSwap. QuickSwap is like the pancake swap. So you go to quickswap.exchange. Let's let that load up. Boom. And if you go over here to select token, USDC, there it is. The 28.95 that I just transferred over from Binance. So there it is. Okay. And then you could purchase, you know, Matic, Quick, or all the other tokens that are on Polygon right now. And then you can interact with the farms. So let's go ahead and look at the chat right now. xPOLLINATE, bridge is impossible. I've been trying to send BSC to Matic and there was never any liquidity. And when there was liquidity, the bridge didn't work. I spent 3 hours to send USDT. Listen, I had the same problem that there wasn't utility, but I just waited around and it was there. I just keep checking. If you tuned into the beginning of the broadcast, there was only $10 of liquidity. And I just waited 5-10 minutes and I refreshed and then there was $65,000 worth of liquidity. So it's just a matter of being patient. And as more people use the bridge, I assume that the liquidity will grow. I don't know how the liquidity is added on that router. So, you know, you may want to hit the Telegram and find out more. Okay. Squares is saying, cool, the bridge was empty when I tried. Listen, the bridge is always changing. So go back to xPOLLINATE, okay, and hit refresh, and you'll be able to see the changes in liquidity in real time. This thing changes, okay? It's always changing. Let it load up. Now let's check it out. Matic, you see, it was at 60,000 just like a moment ago. Now it's dropped to 57,000. People are using it. And it'll go down to close to zero, and then it'll be replenished again. I don't know how, you know, it's replenished or not, but I'm always seeing it changing, okay? And for those that have zero, so let's say that you have zero Matic in your wallet, then you won't be able to, you know, interact with the Matic Smart Chain and use your USDC to purchase anything if you bridged it over. So, you know, like the first thing you should do is go over to Matic.supply. And this is a Polygon Matic faucet, which could give you a 0.001 Matic, which is enough to do about 100 basic transaction. This will give you a free, this is like a penny's worth of Matic, but enough for you to, you know, have enough gas in the tank. Okay. So that's what's going on, guys. And then the recap, I jumped. Let's look again on PolyWhale. PolyWhale's not working. What's up with PolyWhale? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Now it's working again. Out of nowhere, it was kind of down there for a second. So let's review this one. I jumped into this reef the other day. So the total value lock for PolyWhale is really high at 127 compared to POLYZAP and PolyCake. PolyZap has 23 million and PolyCake I think has like 10 million or something. So what I did, I went over here to the ocean and I paired Krill with USDC and I'm earning over 1,000% APR. You could see that I have very little LP. I mean, I have, what do I have here? Yeah, you know, it's less than 1 LP. But that LP I have maybe, you know, it's about $600-700 worth of value. It doesn't tell you the details here, but I've already earned 0.74 Krill and I deposited last night. And Krill's about $13 right now. Last night I've seen it as high as like 14-15, I believe. So there's other ones that I'm going to try out, but these are the 3 that I'm trying out now. PolyWhale is probably one of the biggest ones. And then I got, again, POLYZAP. POLYZAP got 23 million. I see the value going up. And then POLYCAT. The deal with these platforms. It's all about total value locked. This has got 10 million. Okay. So that's the recap, guys. xPOLLINATE for the bridge. Matic.supply for the faucet. And some of the automatic market makers and yield farms that I'm messing with are here. If you guys want some leads on some other farms, they're basically all listed right over here. vfat.tools/Polygon. And I'll link this in the chat as well. These are all, this is basically everything, and people that made this site, they're not affiliated with the projects. They're not endorsing them. You just got to do your own research. Some may be legit, some may not be. But it has everything from Quick Swap down to Lumberjack, which is a brand new one. This one probably just came out. Monopoly Finance. There's a bunch of Jurassic Farm. I haven't gone through all of these, but there may be a gem and there may be a doomer here. But yeah. Let me take a few more comments and questions, guys. You have any questions here? I feel like this stream did have some, direct info, and I showed you guys something, how to do it, rather than just talking. Sometimes we open up the wallet and we show you how to. We're not just looking at charts here. Shout out to Lady Plants. Good morning. So the recap, guys. Head over to Matic.supply where you can get free Matic, 0.001 Matic, enough to do 100 basic transactions on the Polygon network. That way, when you do send any value over there, you'll have, for gas. Then you can head over to xPOLLINATE, and this will allow you to transfer from Binance to Matic. But the only catch here is that you can only transfer stable coins, which is fair. At least, with the stable coins, I guess it's easier to swap out. Okay, so I did it with USDC, and you can go ahead and do that. And finally, if you need to configure your MetaMask, this is the information. So everything's right here for you guys. Boom. Now, I understand that there's a bridge from Ether to Matic, and I guess that's its own video. It's Wallet Matic or whatever. But using that, guys, it's going to cost you. So I learned about this because I used SwapSpace yesterday to purchase Matic, right? So I went and I actually ended up doing it through Godex. So I send over BNB, I think a 3 or 4 BNB to purchase the Matic. But they sent me so I gave them my Matic address, and the transaction went through, but they send me the Matic on Ether, the ERC20, and that's usually what most people are going to be getting. Like if you pick up Matic on an exchange, you're going to probably be buying the ERC20 version, and if you are, you're going to need to bridge it over to the main network using the bridge. They have a bridge, okay, wallet.matic.network. And that bridges from Ether to Matic. And of course, if your destination, your starting point is on Ether, you're going to have to pay those Ether gas fees. And you know the deal. The Ether gas fees are very high. And I spent over $100 to do that bridge. But after finding out about Pollinate, now I'm happy because I don't got to go through Ether. I can go from Binance directly to Matic and back and forth. Okay, and it's way cheaper. I just showed you guys. I did an example with $20, but last night I did it with about $1,200, and we saw the liquidity right now at 60,000, and it's changing. So you should be able to move over a little bag, okay, and avoid some of those fees. So I'll take a couple more comments and questions before I head out and retire the stream. But kaboom, Binance and Cake for a while was our number one, but I'm still holding Cake and whatever, but I'm focused right now on whatever's moving faster. So let me go ahead and pull up the charts while I wait for some questions. You're not rocking with BSC no more, champ? Yeah, I am rocking with BSC, fluctuating, but I'm also rocking with whatever's moving. It's not one or the other. I'm not a fanboy. I'm trying out Matic as well. Because look at this. Strong buy. Could we ignore this? Should we ignore this? No. I don't want to be ignoring things. Alpha's doing well today. Dot. Now let me show you guys one more thing, and you probably already know about this. It's not that underground, but you know, yesterday, obviously, you know, Elon Musk tweeted about Bitcoin mining being detrimental to the environment, and you know, first of all, I never trusted Elon. Let me be 1,000 to you, and it's kind of a coincidence that he sells batteries, and now all of a sudden he's talking about that, you know, this burns too much coal. So I don't know what the long play is, but it seems like they're going to end up doing something on their own, something that's energy efficient. And, you know, what that would do to the price of Bitcoin, I don't really think it's going to end up doing much. You know, Bitcoin's already rebounding. But anyhow, I would direct you guys to check out Energy Web Token. About a few months ago, Chico Crypto was doing some research, and he found some associations between some alleged associations between Tesla and Energy Web Token. Okay, I don't know much about this, but this has something to do with energy efficiency and, you know, whatever, and it may have to do with Tesla. And indeed, you know, the price shot up 58% yesterday against Bitcoin as soon as this gentleman started talking about that. Up 40% in 24 hours. Look at the 7-day chart. You know, yesterday when they talked about that, boom, straight up. So you may want to look into this one. I haven't bought, but they're there. Energy Web Token. Let's see what else is trending. Safe Moon has been doing well. And then, of course, Polygon, Matic, Kusama. Feg. Remember, we got into Feg for a little while there. I got a little baggie of Feg. It's a reflect type token. But yeah, Energy Web Token is trending now after, you know, Elon talked about Bitcoin not being energy efficient. I saw Pomp respond saying that, you know, it's funny because most of the Bitcoin miners, about 75% of them are operating with clean energy, says Pomp. So, you know, I don't buy into that whole energy stuff. I think that there's plenty of energy. I think that there's a bunch of energy and there's an abundance, but you know, that's not what the mainstream will tell you. So we'll see. You know, you're listening to Elon. This is the same guy that's telling you he's going to Mars and that he's going to the moon and that he's landing rockets and stuff. I mean, I ain't believing that. But hey, a lot of people seem to be riding that trend. I'll take a few more comments and questions. Lex says, but do you need ETH for gas? Yeah, you need ETH for gas if you're on the ETH mainnet. If you're on the Matic mainnet, you need Matic for gas. And if you're on the Binance Smart Chain, you need Binance for gas. All right, guys, I'll take a few more comments and questions, and we're out of here. I did the recap on you guys, so you should know. And kaboom. Let's look if we're missing anything here on the charts. XVX keeps pulling up. Venus. Okay. How about Venus? A strong buy on Venus. I ultimately stayed on Venus. Oh, let me talk about that. Because, you know, I've been taking... For a while, you know, I've been taking the profits on the farms on Binance and, you know, buying more Binance and then deposit it in Venus and leveraging it. But most recently, I started selling the Binance and I started picking up Ether. And I'm glad because Ether is moving faster than Binance as of late. But I was considering taking that deposit from Venus, that Ether deposit that I had deposited on Venus, and putting it on another farm that may give me higher returns. But ultimately, I didn't do that because I didn't want to get taxed the fees, and I also want to have the option of being able to borrow against my collateral, and that's something that you could do on Venus. So what did I do? Okay, in Venus, you can mint VI tokens, which is basically the DAI, okay, of Binance. So it's backed. Okay, so you can mint the VI, and you could stake the VI in their vault for about 9 to 10% APY, and it's a little less than what you would receive by staking Ether on one of these platforms. So that's what I ended up doing. I took a loan out on my Ether to mint VI, and then that loan is free because there's no APY on VI. Okay, and that VI that I minted, I deposited into the vault in Venus, and it earns around 8 to 10%, and there you go. And that's what I did. So at any moment, yeah, I got a loan, but that loan is at 0 APY, and at any moment I can unstake and repay that loan back. So, you know, I don't even look at it as a loan. Just a quick recap. To use xPOLLINATE to send tokens from BSC to Matic, just need Matic as gas. Well, no, you would need... So you start off on the Binance Smart Chain. So you need Binance in your wallet for gas. Because you're sending from Binance over to Matic. Okay, so you start off on Binance and you're on that side of the bridge. So when you're on that side of the bridge, when you commence you send your stuff, you're going to be charged Binance on your gas. And then once it gets over to Matic and you want to move it around in Matic, you're going to need Matic as gas over there. Okay, just think about it as the, you know, the vehicle that's moving around your value. So I already showed you how to get a little bit of Matic as gas over there at Matic.supply. All you need is like a penny or two, you know? And the same thing on Binance. All you need is like, you know, 0.01 Binance or something. Just like a little bit of Binance to have in your wallet and a little bit of Matic in your wallet, enough to cover the gas fees transactions. Lex says, okay, got you, champ, thanks. Yeah, no problem. So xPOLLINATE, guys, that's a saving grace if you ask me, because I was going to be buying, you know, more, but I realized that if you buy more Matic, most of the time you're buying that ERC20 Matic, and yeah, it's worth the same. But if you want to use it on the actual blockchain, you got to bridge it over, and the process of bridging over is costly on Ether. So, you know, I found a way around here with xPOLLINATE, and I'm glad I did. All right, guys, I'll take a few more comments and questions. We're out of here. Shout out to Lex. Ostel Gray says, I seen that 8 cryptos just dropped their cake APY. Yeah, I'm still on Bunny. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm still on Bunny. And yesterday, you know, Cake took a hit. It went under $30. But I'm holding Cake. I'm going to be honest with you, because I don't have a reason. I don't think there's a reason to be bearish on Cake right now. It's just been quiet. It's kind of consolidated after a lot of booms, but we're waiting for the borrowing and lending, and we're also waiting for additional prediction markets, and we're also waiting for like a referral system and a bunch of new features, including a new UI, I believe. So they got stuff in store, and I haven't seen their value really gone down as far as their, you know, value lockup. They're adding more tokens to the pool. I really am not bearish at all on Pancake. I think Pancake has a good future ahead of it. So I'm gonna hodl. I'm gonna hodl, and in the meantime, I'm earning those rewards. So that's what it is. I think the bottom for Cake, and I think we saw that yesterday, is 0.05 BNB, because, you know, rebounded pretty well off of that. Yeah, there it is, 0.052. Yesterday we saw it touch 0.049. Yeah, there it is. Low of 0.049, and it seems like the bottom. You know that Pancake just added Dodge Pool. Yeah, they're adding things all the time. I'm bullish on Pancake, guys. I think that, you know, Pancake is here to stay. It's just that, you know, things don't go straight up. They're going to go up. They're going to pull back, you know. And in the meantime, we'll identify the ones that are in green, but I'm not going to abandon Cake. It's still worth it for me, if you ask. Now, Cake against BNB, it's probably still, now it's gone neutral. Okay, yesterday was on a sell, you know, but. And that's about it, guys. I'll take another few seconds, and shout out to Ostel Gray, Lex, Fluctuating, Lady Plants. I hope, you know, you guys got the info. xPOLLINATE is the bridge. Matic is the Matic.supply is the faucet, so that you can get a little bit of Matic there. You can have gas. And then that Pollinate bridge, you can only bridge over stables, which is cool for me. You know, that's fine. You bridge over your value in a stable, and once it's over there on the Matic network, you can head over to Quick Swap and use that stable to buy Matic, to buy Quick, to buy Krill, to buy Polycake, to buy PZAP, or whatever shit coin that you floats your boat. BNB and ETH. This is the one I'm looking at. And it seems like also like the bottom of BNB may be 0.15. Yeah, 0.15 seemed like it's also the bottom there. It's gone neutral against Ethereum. And should this change, should this go green, then, you know, I'll start buying BNB again. No big deal. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Drop a comment. Stay tuned in. Put the post notification bell, the ding ding on, and I'll be back tomorrow. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest champagne. Thank you for booming.